Hello and welcome to Google Academy, and in this one we're following on from the last video where we are going to be sorting this out through FTP and using the SSH. So the first thing you're going to need if you haven't got it is simply Google Puttygen download. Go here and then is this one the page or do it now? Scroll a bit, where are you again? Somewhere. Let's have a look, Windows, Puttygen on Windows, and then here we go, how to install Puttygen on Windows. Obviously if you're using Mac or Linux, use your one. And click here, and then this, there we go, scroll down, and then I'm using the 64-bit on Windows. Go through, set that up, install it. Next thing, FileZilla. If you've not used FTP, what it's going to allow you to do is to access all the files in the back end of your website. If you're used to Bluehost, SiteGround and things like that, this is just like your cPanel, you know, where you can get into your file manager. Right, so one of the things we need to do is I'm going to put that over there a second, and I'm going to bring up my Puttygen. There we go. And this will open, and then what we're going to do, generate, and then rub your mouse over here, look, a little bit so it can get the key, keep it going till it does that. Right, now we've got three things we really need. We're going to need this, I'm going to copy this. We're going to need this detail, and we're going to need to save the private key. So let me just put this over here a second, and we'll now go back into here. And if you can't, like I said, we're going to use, I'll go to IP address in a minute anyway. Alright, so you're looking for Computer Engine, metadata. There it is. I think the cursor glows yellow anywhere where it is, but I'll press that a few times just to emphasize. So then we go to SSH keys, then we go to edit, then we go to add item, and then we paste that key in here. Oh, it's obviously not copied it correctly. Let's go back here, sorry. That was set, copy that. Let's see now. Oh, twinging me back then, that's sitting at the computer all day, that. That's it. We can see RSA key here, see that? And it's the same as here, look. Control that off here a few times there. Just put that there a moment. Then it's save. Right, that's the Google bit done for the moment. So now what we're going to do is, I'm going to bring both these windows back over here. FileZilla. FileZilla is another free utility. What we're doing here gives you free SSLs, so you'll hear this word a lot, free. So we're going to be looking up here, and we need SFTP : / and then we need his IP address. A good place to find it if you've sort of forgot where it is or anything, go back into your deployment manager, and here it is. Obviously don't copy any of that bump. What I have is, I have a document here. Where are you? There we go. Come on. Sorry, it's just on our screen. I'm having to scroll up, and then it's decided to jump about. Copy, and then that goes here, look. Yeah, and then here, this is where we need the RSA key again, which we've just pasted in there, but let's have a look. Where we at? Do it, I lose things like that. Come on. Roll it on back, so I've got the RSA key wrote down in here anyway. Computer Engine, there it is. Just copy that. If it's easier to get it from there than looking back through to where it is, paste that in there. I've not set a passphrase, and you know what? I'm actually thinking I should set a passphrase for this, being that I'm not really going to be changing anything, so you'll just be able to get into my FTP. To be honest, I probably will change my FTP because it's that vulnerable that you'd be foolish not to. Then we're going to save a private key. We see I've got a few saved here, so I'm just going to put it somewhere totally different where it's not relevant. Let's see, documents may do, and then I'm going to call this GG, like horses. Google-key will do, because I know it is. We're in this PC, documents, save. Right, so now we've got that, we want to come back to here, and then we want to go to edit and settings. Then we scroll down to SFTP here, and we can see could not load. That's alright because it's dead. So now we're going to add that key file we've just created, which is in documents, and looks like that with a computer. There it is, Google key. Open that. Right, that's added, and then select OK, and then password here is obviously not what I'm going to tell you. And then we should get a quick connect, and it should just work. And we're going to say always trust this and add. And I have to put my passphrase in. You may not want one, but again, I would still advise, even if you're not videoing it or anything, to actually do it. So now we can see it's come up there, but it's like, where's all my WordPress stuff? Yeah, where is it all? Let's have a look. It's not there, is it? So you think, oh, that one works, has it? Because I can't see anything. But that's because you need to go to your root file, which is, one moment, I'll just get it off my other screen. Root directory, there we go. Then this will be in the code as well. Highlight that, copy and paste. You see that ops, bitnami, apps, WordPress, HT docs, hit enter. Right, we've now got it all open, look. So what I'm going to show you is now why we have to set the permissions, because if we're going to want to add something to this watch, denied. But we've been denied it. We can't deny it. We can't have it yet because of that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to copy this. Yep. And we're going to go into, let's see, I had to quickly run off because I had Amazon at the door. So now we want to get his SSH back up, and we want to paste this where here. Let's just bring our bear a second again so I can see things better. Right. Awesome, dude. Awesome. What I'm going to do, I'm just laying things out. No, wrong one. Let's have a look. Go along there. Back along here. Right. So as we've got this sudo chmod here, we need a space. Then here, we need to copy this. And we need to paste it here. And then at the end of that, we have to put wp-config.php. Now I did have some little issues with this earlier, so hopefully it just goes there, because I tried to set the file permissions first in here and put 777 there, but it wouldn't allow me to for whatever reason. So I'll go back to here and set that. It seems to have done it. Now what we'll need to do is quick connect again, because new settings have been sorted to it. Right, directory listing successful. So now we need to get that code back where we go to as local root, which is pretty much, I think I should have it on my clipboard to be fair, is it? Yeah, HT docs, have a look in this, and then we're going to want to, I may as well maximize this for the minute, we're not using anything else. WP config, hopefully this time it will allow us to just do it. Sometimes it cannot go. There we go. Right, so this is now up here. So if we just go over again why we're doing this, so we can show that nothing has indeed changed. When we get into its general settings, we've got HTTP, refresh it, as padlock should state. There we go. Right, so no HTTPS, padlock, and gone, not secure. Okay, so what we're looking for now, as soon as I put this bit of code in, so let's see where we're going to go with it. Right, we're going to go here, and we need to scroll down until we find a define, which is here. Right, and we'll do that, and then, oh, that went really amazing for me. Whew, let's see, Firefox. Right, so now I need these two bits of code, and again within this, obviously change the domain to yours and make sure you put HTTPS, otherwise this has been pointless exercise for you. Like I say, it's imperative, look, that we've got the S here. See? Yep. So now we're going to, I want to call that FileZilla so you can see this rather than on here. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press save on here, and then we should get a message that pops up if all is going well. Let's take a little second. It's taking more than a little second, isn't it? There we go. Right, a file previously opened has been changed. Tell us what file name. Right, this here tick. See that? Upload. Finish. Upload this file back to server and delete it, because if you have to do this again and you download WP config to the same place you got on site, it's going to call it WP config 2.php, and when you try and put it back there, it just gets complicated. So we don't bother with that sort of thing. We have a look here, like we said, we can always see if things are accurate, which they are. So now what we'll do is we'll just do a quick refresh. I may have to start Apache. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to restart Apache, to be fair. I'll tell you what, let's just log out and log in and see if that does it. And then I don't have to refresh Apache going forward. I think we should still have to refresh it anyway. No, there you go, look. And we can see we've got HTTPS, so we know, even before we go here, it's worked. Otherwise, it won't be showing HTTPS there. So as you see, we've got HTTPS. Now, while we've got wconfig open, we may as well increase your upload size and things like, so when you put some themes up, you'll see that you've got a standard like 40 megabyte whatever on WordPress when it's installed, but you require more. So what I do is I just put mine up to 256 meg. I'll just go squirrel the code out my drive for that, and I'll be back with you. Right, in here what we're going to do on this one is we're going to increase the memory limit. So if we can see here where it says that's all, stop editing, happy publishing, all we need to be doing really is taking, let me see which bit of code it is. There we go, found that scattered in my drive. So like we say here, above that's all, stop editing, happy publishing, we want to date it. I'm going to put mine to 256 meg. You can do whatever you want to do. File, save. Let's see if FTP is giving us this little message. Come on, FTP. But I've edited the wrong one. Let's see. Right, again, once you're in your WP config, look for the line that says that's all, stop editing. And then under here, paste in this code, define WP memory limit. I'm going to change mine to 256 as I said last time. Because now this should be it. Let's see, bring that over there. File, save. Something's happening, my mouse cursor's flashing. Come on, buddy. There we go. Right, finish editing. Get rid of that again, remember. Yes. And that's as memory size increased. And then what we'll do a bit later is we'll do the post and that. So for now, that's all the files that were in FTP done. And as you see, we use that to change this to HTTPS. And in the next video, I'm going to be setting up the mailer, so your website can actually get some mail. And as always, thank you for watching, and if you've got any questions or anything, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And as always, love of WordPress and Google, stay safe.